everyone, I'm Loaf, Deadside's lead community manager, and I have a bit more news for you about Update 0.5.0. So far, we have gone through 3 different test builds, so you can expect this update to hit the public test server very soon. With the new boat system, there have been a ton of changes to the way the game server operates, so the performance of the public test server will dictate how soon we can release the update for you all. As for the update itself, we have a lot to talk about in this video. We have a new river in the southeast, we have some big changes to the convoy event, some good quality of life changes, and a huge economy rework which we will be talking about in detail later on in this video. But before we get into that, I can finally confirm for you all that off the safe zone by just using a boat. Another improvement is this industrial area in the southwest. It has been expanded and redesigned a bit. There are some new buildings, and the area itself is a bit larger. You will now see blood splatters on walls if you shoot either a player or an AI close enough to a surface. While this won't affect gameplay too much, it's a nice visual change which should hopefully make the game a little bit more immersive. Speaking of AI, the convoy event has been reworked completely. The ghillie sniper version of the boss will no longer spawn anymore. Instead, there will always be a dedicated sniper bot in the patrol. The boss will not always be wearing the best armor anymore either. Sometimes he will have low tier armor, and he will also use a wider selection of weapons. Now he can use a UAG or SCAR, as well as his signature MG36. The AI of the boss is a bit less overpowered now, his aim isn't as perfect, so you shouldn't get insta-killed as much anymore. While the main boss might be a bit weaker now, the rest of the convoy is much stronger. There will always be around 15 AI, and these AI will be very deadly. They have good aim and they will chase the player down. They are comparable to helicopter guard AI. On top of that, the loot of the case has been drastically improved. 3 more new items have been added into the case. Now you can possibly get explosives, radio detonators, med-X's, respawn beacons, and money. You will still get the previous 2 items that you get right now, so in total you will be getting 5 items every time you successfully open up a case. This should make the convoy case itself more worthwhile, as it seems right now most players choose to just leave it on the floor because of the risks involved getting it back to the safe zone outweighing the potential reward. Outside of those new features, there have been many small quality of life changes that I won't really be going into since it'll take too long. I will mention though that the infamous body unavailable bug has been fixed. If you didn't know, dead bodies that moved too far away from their original point of death had a bad habit of becoming unavailable. This means that nobody could loot the items on the dead player, which could be very frustrating, especially if that player has some good stuff. The issue would occur most often when falling from tall buildings or rolling down hills. This shouldn't be a problem anymore, which I'm sure is a relief to a lot of people. There are some boat mechanics that we haven't talked about yet, so let's get into that. Most likely, on the release of Update 0.5.0, there will be a maximum of 10 boats on a server at once. Each boat can seat up to 5 people, each server has up to 50 players, so 10 boats is enough for everyone on the server to be in a boat at the same time.
cara é brabo.